Hey everyone, Miss Janine here. I'm gonna try and straighten this up, see if we can get it a little bit better. This week, you are going to be refining your resume. So I want to share, move me over here, some ways to improve your resume. It just, with so many in the class, to provide the feedback I would like to give, I would never have slept or done another thing this week. So I'm going to take this line by line and let's go. Your name. If you have a middle initial, use it. Historically, researchers have said that if you use especially for women, if you use a middle initial, you command a higher salary. You're seen more professionally. So first name, middle initial, last name. Once you get your bachelor's degree, you will type the degree confirmed. You'll do BS. You know, if it's a Bachelor of Science, BA if it's Bachelor of Arts, you'll see a lot of people do MS, Master of Science, or the PhD. So you can do your degree conferred afterwards. If you're a veteran, can't type, USMC, retired, something of that nature, then I do my PhD. So, name, first name, middle initial, last name, address. You do not always put your address. You can do it or I recommend doing it if you have room to fill. Street, city, comma. I saw a lot of people not putting a comma between city and state. So for like me, put your zip code. Phone number with area code. You do not have to put cell or landline. Just everyone's used to now seeing cell phones from area codes from where, you don't live. Email. Do not use Hotmail, Yahoo, AOL, those types. Those were invented, at the beginning of the internet, at the beginning of email. People like me who still have those, the reader is trying to guess my age based on that. So, and with your email address, keep it clean, keep it classy, try to keep it your name. Do not use numbers because, again, if you use 83, 63, something, their guess is at the year you were born or the year you graduated college. What does that year mean? I had somebody who put triplet 3, and I'm like, do you have 3 children? He's no, actually that's something else, but you don't want the reader, because again, if he has 3 kids and they're all triplets, maybe he needs a lot of time off from work. Gmail, Outlook, those are considered professional accounts, so if you're still using Yahoo, Yahoo, Hotmail, AOL, I recommend changing it to Gmail or something professional. You can even, if you have your own website or domain name, you have your own. LinkedIn URL, when you get your LinkedIn profile, take time to personalize the URL and put it there. Next thing I do immediately is 3 accomplishments. This is the format I use. 3 accomplishments. These come from the resume. And they're going to change depending on the job. If you, like this one, trying to remember who I wrote this one for. This one was somebody trying to get into a government position that involved working a lot with the community. I think it was actually Council of the Arts, now that I think about it. So we had her fundraising, we had that she had a big Rolodex of people in the neighborhood or the community, and we looked at some of the other things. Oh, this one, because, it was the Art Council manager, taking over the Art Council here. So we talked about budgeting. Then I do core competencies. A lot of these will be, once you choose your writing, I recommend, again, writing this for your chosen career path. These will change based on what's in the job announcement. So look at your job announcement and scan these. Again, the application tracking software is looking for these, and as well as once it gets to an actual reader. So putting it in this format gives the reader 3 wows why they should keep reading. Then they can scan real close here quickly and see that you have the skills. Then relevant experience. We've got, she was the owner of Mommy Solutions, the dates. I always do a brief narrative and then some bullets. Try to keep it brief. This one, I think it drug into 4 pages. Again, it was a government job, a local job. Once people begin to have professional degrees, their resumes will be 3 to 4 pages. If you have a bachelor's degree, 1 to 2, because you can see by the time you do this, you've taken up space. And then by the time you put your education and your volunteer work, that takes up almost a page right there. Be very focused then on the jobs, job titles, where you're at. And this is, again, someone who we used as a military spouse because we're a military community. That's a, you know, does she know the military? Yes, she does. Here she was a case manager for, again, veterans and people, her education, that type of thing. So this is the resume. One thing I did see, again, name, make sure, middle initial if you got it. Email, recommend doing a Gmail or a Outlook. Key accomplishments, everything you do. And these samples I uploaded last week, so they're there. You can look at them. Don't just say you network, you know, put some numbers. She's fiscally prudent. She's had inventories, oversaw quarterly budgets. People like to see numbers. You see, I sprinkle a lot of numbers. Here we go again. She did some fun things. Supervise 15 volunteers. If you're in retail, you're supervising. You're ringing up sales every day. You're managing the money, probably making the bank deposits. Put numbers to how many people are on your team, how many customers you deal with. I know I wrote that one for several, even with answering the phone. How many phone lines? How many, you know, you got 10 people that you're answering phones for all of them and directing the calls. Another thing you can do is just go onto Google or whoever your search engine is and do a search for a resume, sample resume in that industry. It's going to help you see some buzzwords. It's going to help you see some common things. And again, the job announcements will help you see what you should write about. I think that is about it. For your education, if you're going to put, you know, your school, your degree program, school, or degree conferred, the school, city, state, and you could put, like if you're still here, you could put anticipated, I'm going to just go down here a minute. Like if you had Bryant and Stratton on, I can't type. You could do spring, yeah, of course you'd back this back up. You could do spring or fall, you could do May, you could do June, because I'm telling you, if you're going to be graduating by next spring, come December, all the main colleges, big campuses, those people are already getting their resumes out there. So you need to be really beating the path also, letting them know you're job hunting. So this is some of the things for the resume. Be sure every little bullet, everything you say, you quantify the action of the result of your action. You know, an example, and I'm going to wrap it up. I was admin in the Marine Corps. People like say, I can type 100 words a minute. So what? Everything you type, say, so what? And if the reader's saying, so what? Or if I'm saying, so what? You need the result. I can type 100 words a minute flawlessly, and that increased productivity. We were able to eliminate 1 or 2 staff positions because I'm so great at typing, which saved money. Show the so what. You closed out the register every day, or you know, again, I'm thinking retail, even waitressing, you know, you're collecting money, error-free, without discrepancy, something like that, so the reader knows, okay, you just didn't take money and your drawer was always short. You can even say 100% accuracy with the drawer. Something, you give the reader a visual of what's going on, how great you are. So this is resumes. I'm going to shush and I'll do another one for you for the cover letters. And I look forward to seeing the revisions, the updates.